Hello and welcome to my third YouTube live. I've now flown to Oslo, Norway. I'm in my office where I've written several of my books: Never Work Again, 90 Days to Profit, and Outsourcing Mastery. This is reverse when I do that. So I'm also still on my Apple headset because I'm keep on getting this echo sound. I will be getting and using my professional microphone, my Blue Yeti. I'll put it here so it looks like I'm using it. The illusion of things, right? So today I want to talk to you about following your bliss. Now, I've been trying to. I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years. I've started multiple companies. I've started probably about 10 companies, 3 of which make money. And I've had many projects that haven't made money. But I do believe one thing. I do believe that if you follow your bliss and you are true to it and you show up and you smile and you're passionate and you have energy and you really want things to happen, then I think it'll happen. So one book that I was blogging about yesterday, which is How to Win Friends and Influence People, is a great book, because there it's all about showing up, smiling, adding value to the people around you. And you believe it or not, if you want to succeed in business, it's all about people. It's all about people. So you have to be a blissful person. When you talk about your product or service, you have to be engaged. You have to love it. That energy of creation needs to be transparent on other people. Okay, you need to be able to communicate it simply. But most important of all, listen to what other people actually have to say about your idea, because there might be some really good things there that you can use and utilize to make the service for them. Ultimately, business is about other people. Business is about service to other people. So if you want to have a blissful entrepreneurial career, then wake up and ask yourself, how can you serve other people? How can you use your talents to create a better life for other people? I truly believe in this altruistic way of doing business. Think about Steve Jobs and how many people he's affected by creating a little thing called the iPhone, right? 10 years now of the iPhone. 10 years! And millions of people have had a better life, or maybe a worse life because of it. More distracted probably, but also had a lot of fun and being able to do FaceTime with family, for instance. So I oftentimes come up with these sayings that I say to myself on a daily basis. This year it's been a lot about acting in faith and letting go of the outcome. And you know, when you do a YouTube live, you're kind of doing that, because some people will write negative comments. Some people will be trolls and not be nice to you. But you know, you gotta have faith that when you put yourself out there, when you produce content, when you produce things in the world, ultimately some people will not like it. But that's fine. That's part of the bliss. That's part of the feedback cycle. That's part of creation. I've also got some really cool lights on here. I've got 2 lights. I brought them from London, and they're better than, I think the lighting is better. Maybe the sound isn't this quality yet, because I'm actually cheating and using this. But following your bliss, I think again, Richard Branson is a person that, you know, he started out, he was really just passionate about business, and he had this magnetic effect to attract people to his companies. And if you want to succeed as an entrepreneur, you have to be able to surround yourself with people. You have to attract great people, great suppliers. People have to want to be around you. And if you can show up and be blissful and be happy and smile and motivate other people, they will build your business for you. And that's what I wrote about in Never Work Again, is really how to be that kind of person that attracts people to your business. It's an international best-selling book. It's got 5 key strategies in there that you can use to maybe you can transfer your passion into a service or a business, and do it in a sort of blissful way. My journey has not been blissful. There's been so much pain, so much suffering, mostly suffering that I put myself under. I think the bulk of my suffering was really wanting to make shitloads of money extremely fast. I'm 35 years old now. I started out when I was 25 as an entrepreneur, and I've survived all along. I've had a salary and everything, and I haven't put myself in two extremely stupid situations, but there's been a lot of pain, a lot of self-doubt, a lot of failure. At some point I was so depressed I didn't want to get out of bed. I was embarrassed to show my face because I felt like a fucking failure. And this is the entrepreneurial journey. And I believe, if I was able to connect to that blissful feeling that is true to me, true to creation, true to just being who I am, I probably would have had more success. Instead of sort of pursuing the sort of ego mind that I have been very much in for the predominant time of my entrepreneurial career, at least, especially the first 5. But as I continued, I grew wiser, and throughout my years, I've met people that have been incredibly well. Success came very easily to them. These things just kind of fall into place, and they're never really stressed about anything. If something goes wrong, they don't really mind. And I'm striving to become more and more like those type of people, where just amazing things just happen. And I think we all probably know some people that are always happy, that things just fall into place for them, and it doesn't mean they don't have things that go wrong. They do. They just see them as blessings. They do something about them. They learn from them, and all bad things that happen all are challenges. Challenges are there for us to learn, for us to grow, to become better. And you can be blissful in failure. You can be blissful in anything you do. Be more like a child, Be more like a child that just does things and enjoys them, and don't think so much about all these people and what people will say. People will always have opinions. It's always a reflection of their own thinking, their own brain. And just let yourself just flow and be and do and embrace failure, embrace chaos, and have fun along the way. If you have food and a roof over your head and some cool people to hang out with, that's really the essence of life. If you show up in a Porsche, or if you show up in anything else, who cares? So definitely one thing that I'm trying more and more to do is follow my bliss, and I've actually really enjoyed these YouTube live videos, and that's why I'm keeping doing them. But my encouragement for you today in your life, whether you're an entrepreneur or anyone else, just try to be blissful. Wake up with a smile, and do the things that make you happy, and everything will be all right. My name is Rhonda Byrne. I am the best-selling author of 2 books, Never Work Again and 90 Days to Profit. And you actually get this book for free inside Never Work Again. I also have a popular podcast where we've had lots of amazing experts and international best-selling authors, Zen Masters, Navy SEAL Commandos, etc. You can check them out on this YouTube channel. You can also get them, the podcast interviews on iTunes or a Sketcher, or you can listen to them on hardcoremba.com. Please, if you like this video, please share it. Subscribe underneath. I will be producing daily videos Monday through Friday. On the weekend, I take the time off to not do anything business related, just to enjoy life. Well, this is actually enjoying life, but just taking time off from doing things like this. Yes, I will see you soon. Bye.